particularly in a case where the state's decided that it wants to try to kill someone.
We're not sure how the state decides on Bryan Kohberger.
Mr. Lodson said something that I think needs to be addressed. He makes the allegation the state is trying to kill someone here, and frankly, I find that offensive.
They're the investigators that help us put the timeline together to understand different things that were happening in the case before Bryan's name was ever spoken by anybody.
Why certain things were being looked at before Mr. Kohberger's arrest.
And the clear picture that I'm concerned about is the state's pathway of how Bryan Kohberger comes to their attention and is identified. And we're missing that big piece about why was Bryan's name spoken and how.
Is that something that the state is still seeking because they're pursuing the alternate suspects that exist in this case?
I've read that PC affidavit over and over and over again, and I'm not sure. Over a year into this case and everything I've read, and how does that connect to the other pieces that we have? I know different pieces, but I don't know where they fit together. And the more work I do, the less I know about how they fit together.
The alternate suspects that exist in this case.
We're not sure how the state decides on Bryan Kohberger.
The state's decided that it wants to try to kill someone.
He makes the allegation the state is trying to kill someone here, and frankly, I find that offensive.
I need discovery. I need all of the discovery. I need the things that we've asked for.
This time right now, we believe that we could be prepared for trial somewhere this year.
I need to not have to fight in motions to compel for things that was done on behalf of the state by the FBI.
We are going to try this case effectively with minimal unnecessary harm or disruption to our community. It should be done during the summertime.
When I ask for something, I need to get it rather than have to go back and ask and ask and ask again.
At this time right now, we believe that we could be prepared for trial somewhere this year.
Whether or not the case makes its way to trial at some point is, in our mind, just part of what the court has to look at.
I want to let the court know that there are over 400 potential witnesses in the innocence phase alone.
Frankly, causes the state great alarm that the defense is discussing calling upwards of 400 witnesses during the innocence phase.
Over 400 potential witnesses.
If the state gets ambushed at trial, that's it for us.
We're not sure how the state decides on Bryan Kohberger.
There's been an ongoing discussion about the alibi deadline.
He makes the allegation the state is trying to kill someone here, and frankly, I find that offensive.
And the state is asking the court to either limit the defendant to presenting evidence about the disclosure that he made related to the alibi.
What the state is trying to do is to enforce the law that our legislature has put in place,
but not allowing any further discussion or evidence of an alibi.
He makes the allegation the state is trying to kill someone here.
Limit the defendant to presenting evidence.
It's just simply appealing to raw emotion, and it has no place in this court.
We're not sure how the state decides on Bryan Kohberger.